They're on a train. Kind of like this one, actually. I'm in Salad, and I saw Mission Impossible. It is directed by Brian De Palma. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This is sponsored by my Linktree. You can learn more about that at the end of this review. This movie starts in a very spy way and also makes me think that this is going to be a team heist movie. It starts with a team heist and I'm like, all right, let's go. I want to see all of the personalities in the spy team. Unfortunately, things go bad, and it makes me feel sad, especially for Ethan, since he's getting a lot of the blame for all of the stuff that's happened. Making me think that Ethan did all of this stuff, and being public about Ethan doing all of this stuff, killing a bunch of his friends. First of all, I don't believe it. Not for a minute at all. Like, why would he do this? What's his motivation? And then it's got me thinking, do they really want to kick him out of this program? Do they not like him that much? They're just looking for a mole, though. They're looking for a guy who's sending information from the inside to the outside, and they think it's Ethan, and I don't really think he deserves this treatment. Look, he's just trying to be part of a group, all right? This guy is just a chilling guy. He's just chilling. And you're gonna, be like, yo, get wrecked. You ain't allowed to use our resources no more. Get the heck out of here. It's very tragic because there is this one particular disk. Oh, we can't have this particular person have the data on the disk or else they're gonna use it for bad. And then when Ethan gets disavowed, he's like, all right, I'm on the other person's side. I loved that. It's like, all right, wreck the man, wreck all of them up. They want to get rid of you. You should not try to help them whatsoever, and I'm really glad that you're not trying to help at all. He does help him, though, to clear his own name, but not before another heist with another group of people. I absolutely love the tension building in this heist, having to crawl through air ducts in order to get this information onto a chip, and it's like, oh geez, will you guys make it? There's so many specific details of this room that makes it so it's so impossible to get any data without an entire lockdown being called. But somehow they do it. Somehow, with the strength of the guy in the air duct, by the way, he kept slipping, and that made me tense. Also, Ethan's ability to hover in midair and still be able to type on a computer? What? I don't have the core strength for that. I wonder what type of exercise that he does every day in order to pull that off. Because I can tell you, the average American, 40% of America being obese, cannot do that whatsoever. There were several moments where I was like, okay, what exactly is going on? These several moments took place in between the heists. There's a lot of information dumped in between heists, which is completely fine. It was just hard for me to follow every intricate detail, but I really do appreciate the heists and how once the heists start, all of these pieces of information just fall into place. I also love how he meets with Max. Ethan meets with Max, who is a chick, and it makes me wonder, how did this woman get into a position of power? If a woman is in a position of power, it makes me wonder how brutal she is, actually. I don't want to mess with her at all. She has $10 million just to be like, oh yeah, here you go, please give me this information and I'll take this $10 million. Ethan's like, all right, I'll do it for $10 million. All right. They're on a train. Kind of like this one, actually. I like the train. It's so tense because it's a close quarters, and we have a bunch of people, a bunch of different people doing different agent stuff, different spy things on the train. We got someone trying to assassinate Ethan. We also have Max trying to get this information from this chip. And then we have the guy that's with Ethan. He's like a hacker dude. He's jamming the signal. Oh, you cannot. Make sure you not send that data. No data for you. I'm gonna take that $10 million and make sure you don't have the precious data and send it off. And I'm like, you know what? That's so clever, especially to do it on a train that's about to hit a tunnel when the signal will be interfered with. Also, it's so tragic seeing that the partner, like I would call him the eagle in the sky, the crow in the nest is literally what the movie calls him. The crow in the nest working on the first heist mission with Ethan is the mole. And he's like, I'm just gonna flat out betray you. You must understand, right? And it's like, no, dude, you're implicating me on a bunch of charges and I'm completely disavowed. Please stop. Of course, Claire is part of this too. Oh, I'm gonna show you some sympathy after you get disavowed, says Claire. Meanwhile, with her evil women conniving schemes, she's on the team of the mole. The mole's name is Jim. Oh my goodness. And Jim wants to get rid of him. It's like, oh, dude. I'm not the biggest fan of their backstab. There's so much backstabbing going on in this movie. But I do like how Ethan does a little pull off the face mask. And it shows that it's him actually and not Jim. Also, Jim's on top of the train, and then the insane part is Ethan follows him, and it's like, oh, geez, are they on a train for real, for real? I know this is Tom Cruise, he goes insane with his stunts. I've heard in other Mission Impossibles, there's much more insane stunts than this one. And this stunt blows my mind. He's on top of a moving train. The moving train, him trying to crawl down it more, just makes me super anxious, like ultra anxious. Also, I don't appreciate this helicopter going into the tunnel and trying to save our putty old pal Jim, but I do like Ethan's ingenuity of, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be on the train. Also, I think ultimately the pilot of the helicopter is the reason that Jim and him both died, because he was trying to do a little slice, trying to slice him up his neck with the helicopter blade. And it's like, bro, you're getting a little bit too cocky there. You should probably dip out. Oh no, you're dead. That's what you get for trying to be a little bit too cocky. You gotta quit while you're ahead, guy. This guy did not quit while he's ahead. Also, I like how in the end, all of these guys, all of the Max, a bunch of other dudes were caught. Get wrecked. You cannot wreck with Ethan. And Ethan is on good terms again. And it makes me super happy. And he's giving another mission, just like Jim was given a mission in the beginning. Oh my goodness, it's so cyclical. Overall, this movie made me feel very tense. There's a lot of tense moments in between the moments of getting information. And the information I felt was very good storytelling, gave me just enough details that I needed, and also gave me just enough what is happening. I want to see more of how the scheme can go down. It gave me a lot of that feeling. So overall, I enjoyed the characters, although I didn't really mesh with the characters that well. Like, I felt tension, but I didn't really feel any connection towards any of the characters in terms of if I cared if they lived or died, especially Jim. I don't care about him or Claire. Only Ethan. So I gotta give this movie a solid 7.2 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. You can also like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that. You can fast track a movie review at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month, $3 a month, how to draw Pokemon tutorials posted there early and first, all at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree, find the way that you can help support the daily grind of all these daily movie reviews. So you can go here, and until next time, I'm in Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my side croutons, bigger bits.